what is it? I'm sorry guys, just continue. Just ignore me.
Live stream is on?
It's on, guys.
Shit.
Okay, so welcome to Britzoners. Welcome to the Thursday online class. So, and today we will have the discussion about SDG session with Monica. So I see a lot of Britzoners here. So welcome to the Thursday online class to Britzoners. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So actually I want to know from the Britzoners, maybe could you open your camera so I can see your face, guys. Maybe I want to hear from Kak Alvina. Are you there? Alvina Lailis Saada. I want to hear your voice. Are you there? Could you open your mic or give the reaction? Okay, maybe continue to the other Britzoners. What about Kak Reza Rifki? Are you there? Kak Reza Rifki?
Hello.
Okay, hi Kak. Thank you for joining the Thursday online class. So how are you today? How was your day, Kak Reza Rifki?
Yeah. It's really amazing day, and get a little bit different from usual.
Okay. Okay, so thank you, Kak Reza Rifki. So yeah, it's amazing day in the Thursday, so we can meet each other and we can enjoy our online class today with Kak Monica. So there is Kak Monica here. Hi, Kak Monica.
Hello. Good evening, all.
Good evening. So, okay, how are you for today, Kak Monica?
I'm doing very good. How are you, Mas Ajuk? I'm
I'm
super
great.
excited tonight.
Yes, super excited. So good luck. But before that, I have information to Britzoners about Britzone. So, Kak Uki, could you? Okay. So welcome to Britzone. I am Ajuk as your MC tonight. So next, okay. The Britzone is okay. Wait. Next, okay. Can you change the slide? Wait. Okay, so the Britzone is the largest free English community in Indonesia. We focus on English education. We are free and open platform for everyone to practice their English, and we are voluntarism based. Next, okay. So we have three frameworks to grow. So we ask the Britzoners to think because we engage each other with new knowledge, diverse perspective, and let's talk. because we actively participating in every session to build speaking, especially in English, speaking confidence, and then let's transform. So our after thinking, talking, so let's start from transform. Okay, so we have five classes. So the first is Tuesday class. Sometimes we have online, sometimes offline. On Tuesday at 7 p.m. And then Thursday class, such as now, always be held online every Thursday at 7 p.m. And Saturday class, actually offline session on Saturday, but in the next Saturday, we have class special online. So for the next Saturday, you can join online session at 11 a.m. And the next special class, this is the customized session we held once in a month. And then we have Discord class, so online session on Britzone Discord server every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. So just make sure you can enjoy our session every week, every days in these days in a week. Next, Kak Uki. Okay, so we as a English community, we have guideline and safety to everyone. So make sure you respect and give a kindness. Treat everyone with dignity. Avoid Sarah and political topics, and always seek permission. Always ask before taking photos or recording others. Because we as the okay, could you go back to the previous slide? Actually, there are some. Okay, so okay, could you back to the previous slide? This is the next. Okay, one again. Okay, so we give the safe space commitment. So we are committed to a safe environment. If you feel uncomfortable, so let committees know. So you can proactively offer help, reporting, report any violations to your facilitator in your group discussion or the committee immediately. Next, Kauki. So we have several social media accounts. So in Instagram, this is our primary source of information. And then Britzone English Community in YouTube channel. So we have YouTube channel to live stream our online classes, such as right now, we live stream in Britzone English Community YouTube channel. And then we have TikTok at Britzone ID and of course Discord s.id/Britzone Discord. So make sure you follow our information and you can get our information from this social media account of Britzone. Next, okay. Yeah, we have the partner appreciation. Give applause to Perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen. So I mentioned earlier about the Tuesday class. Sometimes we will be held online or offline. So if offline, we held in Perpustakaan Kemendikdasmen. Okay, so actually we have okay, can you back to the perpustakaan disbursement? I haven't finished yet my information. Okay. Okay, so wait a minute, guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we held our offline class in Perpustakaan Kemenikdasmen in Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, Lantai 1 Senayan. So you can sign up yourself for library membership to access over 200,000 books, collections, and multimedia resources. So you can follow Instagram account at Pustakaan Dikbud for more updates. So that's all for Britzone introduction to the Britzoners. So I will give the stage to Kak Monica. Okay, Kak Monica, because it's 7, 8, maybe you can explain about the material today's class. Kak Monica, time is yours.
Hello everyone, am I audible?
Yes,
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
very
Hello
clear.
everybody. Thank you, thank you. Okay, good evening, Britzoners. So excited to be here with all you guys. It's truly a pleasure for me to join this amazing, super amazing community. I'm waiting to share, to learn, and have a great discussion together. And let's make this session engaging and fun. So here's my metro, which is we're gonna be very interactive in here. This is an interactive session. My title is Reframing SDGs from Global Agenda to Personal Strategies, turning 17 global goals into your personal direction. Okay, next. Um, Next slide, please. All right, hi Britzoners. I'm Monikara. It's nice to know you in here. I'm a co-founder and director of research of ANRA Indonesia. I also an active learner. I recently just graduated from library science from the Faculty of Humanities Universitas Indonesia, and I've been enrolled in some of international courses at Hanyang University, Korea, King University, Harvard, and even okay. Back again, thank you. University of Sao Paulo, Brazil. I've been 50, total in accumulation over than 50 national and international research project and competition winner. With the most highlight is Global School Korea Foundation Award in 2025, ARMA International USA Award 2025, and now I'm being or serve as sustainability and ESG youth researcher as a part-timer in Amarta UI some P3RI, Greenpeace, SDGs Hub UI, and now I'm titling myself as full-time lifelong learner because I love to learn, and I hope that we can learn together in this session. Next. Okay, everyone, how many of you have heard about SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals, but never actually used them to make life decisions? For the reality, most people must understand SDGs, but very few people use SDGs strategically. Yes, because of there's a thought of SDGs is just a global agenda. It's not personalized on me. It's not embodied to myself. We're gonna reframing to the knowing SDGs into using SDGs for your life. Okay, next. Okay, everyone, how many of you are being told to follow your passion, build your career, make impact, but no one tells you how to connect your personal goals with global needs? Many people feel lost, overwhelmed, and even directionless, including myself. So, I'm gonna, explain to you first about the SDGs. So, next slide, please. Okay. Okay, what is SDGs? How many of you have heard about SDGs? Maybe some of you. Um, is anyone in here want to share about their acknowledgement about SDGs? Okay, so for the context, SDGs is the term of Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 global goals adopted by all UN countries with the target of create a fair, inclusive, and sustainable world by 2030. And with their very famous tagline, there's no one is left behind. But here's the real question, everyone. Where are you inside these goals? Okay, next. Next slide, please. All right, this is the 17 goals of SDGs. There's no poverty, zero hunger, which is like our main current main focus program, national program, free meals program. It's really related to zero hunger, until partnership for goals. This is like the 17 goals of SDGs. Okay, next. As I've been told you before, we're gonna reframe SDGs by stop seeing SDGs as just government agenda into something that far away. We're gonna start seeing SDGs as a map of many kind of opportunities. Next. Okay, to turn sustainable development goals into strategy, we're gonna use the personal SDGs positioning framework. First, in regarding of aspiration, I want to you guys to reflecting yourself. What do you want in this life? In terms of capability, what can you build for anyone, for yourself and for any other people around you, maybe for your environment or any other things. And in terms of relevance, which SDGs problem do you want to solve? And now for the last session is execution. What actions will you take? Okay, before we may deep dive into our, our thinking, I'm gonna ask you guys to join me to self-reflection session. So next slide, please. Okay. Next slide, please. Hello. Next slide, please. Kauki, thank you. Okay. Okay, this is welcome to the self-reflection session. Let's start with you. Let's start with you guys in here. Imagine in 3 years, I wanna know, or like please think about who do you want to become? Imagine that yourself, you see yourself in the next 3 years. What do you want to become? Are you want to be, or are you want to be, for example, pursuing your master's degree in abroad, or being a professional in some fields? What do you want to become? Let's talk with you. Please reflect yourself. Okay. Um, okay, next slide, please. Okay. The another question is, what kind of life do you actually want? Are you want to make your life impact driven? Maybe you aspire about financial stability, or you just want to have a freedom of your life. What kind of life do you want in the next 3 years or after the next 3 years? Okay, this is the next slide, which is like I want you to write down. Maybe if you have a notes surrounding you, you can write down 3 until 5 critical skills, or maybe you just have to write in into your head by ask yourself, what skills are truly rare, and what skills are future proof? And next, if you already write down 305 critical skills, then we can jump into the next session. Next slide, please. Hello, next slide, please. Okay. From the 3 until 5 critical skills and your future plan, please ask yourself, will it truly bring you happiness? How do you feel when you achieve your goals? Are you happy? Are you excited to face your future? Are you feel super excited, or maybe you feel like, oh no, there's a lot of things to be done. Okay, now connect your goals into SDGs. Which global problem resonates with you? Is it related to tackling the poverty? Is it related to educational things? Is it related to social things or environment or even governance? Which global problem did it truly resonates with you? There's an answer from Ghost, which is prosperity. Yes, everyone, if your work doesn't solve a problem, maybe in the future it can be easily replaceable. Okay, next slide, please. For peace. Thank you, Pramudita. Okay, next slide, please. Or maybe when I ask you to imagine your future, planning your goals, there's some kind of like confused things that you feel, and it's totally fine. Maybe it's because of not yet certain what to become. Tidak tahu mau jadi apa. Kemudian, okay, can we move into the previous slides? Okay, maybe you're not yet certain what to become, belum tahu mau jadi apa, or maybe there's many information, you feel the information overload because too many appealing opportunities with no clear starting point, or this term name insecure, feel not being capable enough, not prepared enough, or not as accomplished as others. It's okay, guys. It's okay because like I also face this confusion a lot. And next slide, please. There's a tips for me. There's a therapy and tutoring. So if you're feeling confused about your goals, you can consult with a mentor of or professional, for example, a psychologist, academic advisor, lecturer, senior students, your parents, your family members, other family members, your trusted friends, and other trusted individuals that you may you may have like you may share a same vision. For me, my lecturer once said to me, this is embodied to myself, try to identify the kind of work you truly, the key point is you truly enjoy and that will be still relevant in the future. Then think about this. From graduation until old age, maybe when you're 70, what kind of life and career would truly bring your happiness? Okay, I want to ask everyone in here to reflect towards yourself. What kind of work do you guys enjoy? What will still be relevant in the future? And after you turn 70 or 60, 70, 80, until you became old, what kind of life and career would truly make you happy and bring yourself happiness? Next slide, please. Okay, to get to know you better, if you still feel this kind of confused, it's totally fine. There's a tools that I can give you tips. This is Ikigai test, a concept from Japan that means the reason you wake up in the morning. Basically, if you take this test, I'm not getting sponsored by the way. This test is often used in sustainability fields. Before the previous s- the previous metros, please. I haven't ka, the previous slide, please, because I haven't fully dealt for my metros there. Hello, Ka. Okay. Okay, thank you. So this is the Ikigai test. Basically, it helps you to answer what are you like in your life in the terms of career, what you are good at, what the world truly needs. Um, the previous slide, please. Okay, if the previous slide, please. Okay, this is the Ikigai test. Basically, the helps you to answer the fourth. M- okay, what you like, what you are good at, what the world need, and this is the most important things because I don't know. I feel like money somewhat is everything, but the Ikigai test also helps you to answer what you can be paid for. And by answering a few questions, you will get your personal Ikigai diagram, your career recommendations, and your work style, and also your personality. So I really recommend you to take the Ikigai test if you still feel the confused. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, let's face the truth in terms of Indonesia's labor market condition. From the latest update, there's still an unemployment rate. They are really low since 1998, while layoffs still remain high post-pandemic, and over than 50% of Indonesia's population works in the informal sector. When we're facing towards SDG 2030, are we truly ready? Are Indonesia truly ready? When 39% of our current skills will become obsolete, become irrelevant in the future. 78 million new jobs globally, but 92 million will be lost due to automation. There's still an opportunities in IT, data, fintech, education, and healthcare sectors, but we are also facing the challenges that most workers have educational lowest than high school, and there are still high unemployment among vocational graduates. Okay, next slide, please. When we're facing into a global agenda, there are one terms that often I heard a lot in the global forum. The terms is green jobs. Green jobs is a professions that contribute to environmental sustainability or restoration by offering solutions that both reduce unemployment and improve environmental quality. And they are not only create new jobs, but also improve workforce quality through competency standardization, vocational education, and even certification. There are two options, be an academic or practitioner. Maybe you can start to maybe yourself. If you enjoy researching and analyzing, writing, teaching, and sharing knowledge, doing a strategic and conceptual thinking, developing theories and policies, you may enjoy to be academics. For example, you can be a lecturer, teacher, researcher, and etc. that related to green jobs. Or if you real more prefer to enjoy a real action in the field, face-paced and dynamic work, or you enjoy to building a social or environmental or governance projects, or you enjoy yourself, you find yourself very enjoy to do a cross-sector collaboration. It can be a practitioner in terms of professionals, entrepreneur, corporate staffs, became a consultants, and many other kinds of jobs that related to these fields. But here's another question. The next slide, please. Basically, there's a few questions about how to improve my skills truly. Skills is include training, experience, knowledge, learning, and competence. Okay, this is a quick tips from me. Step one, please be there to step out your comfort zone because we somewhat still, loving to living in our bubbles. But please, guys, dare to step out of your comfort zone. This is the step one. This is the mandatory step that you may have to do. If you need funding, you can use the free platforms such as, Coursera, Reskills ID, or you may enjoy to watch YouTube or podcast in YouTube. There's also like a platform named Future Learning and etc. But it's if you feel still not enough, you still wants to, achieve a funding, you still needs money, you can look for training scholarship and campus or community programs that offers free, including, being part of Britzone English community is very free. You can use to learn you to improve your English skills, right? You can apply for grants or join competition in terms of international or local. There's a lot of competition, guys, that may improve your skills. International competition is more easier. I don't know why, but like it's more easier than a national competition. If you want to, improve your skills in terms of, I don't know, you can get this kind of adrenaline rush. You want to, sharpen your critical thinking. I really recommend you to join a competitions, and you can submit proposal for corporate social responsibility CSR programs through like business or institutions. You can find information on social media, example, international opportunities. So I including like a hyperlink in here that if anyone can, okay, wait, Mas Ajuk, everyone can access my metros, right? I mean, like if they want to access my metros, they
Yes.
can ask. Okay, if you want to,
Yes.
okay, so I insert like an hyperlink, and like if everyone want to, um, access through like the link, you can just ask the Britzone committee to get my metros. You may see, a lot of like account that offers international opportunities. And if you need a positive environment or stay productive, you can join a professional communities or volunteer. I suggest you to be active and build your branding on LinkedIn because I got tons of offers in LinkedIn. You can connect with expertise in there, and even you can join groups that align with your passion, and you can find peers with the same passion to create impact together. It doesn't you don't need to, um the peers it's not it's your person, it's not mandatory to, being in the same, same institution with you. You can, be being a peers with other people that you meet recently in internet, for example. As long as you have a same passion, that and you want to support each other to create impact together, I really recommend you to, doing a collaboration. Next slide, please. Um, Next slide, please. Hi, Cup. Uh, Next slide, please. Okay, this is another if you still look for opportunities, you can be an active information seekers. You may to, seek the information truly actively, not become a passive information seeker. For example, there's a lot of like account that you may um to seeking opportunities for youth, opportunities for tech, aptitude, and even like Brazilian English community can offer you. Okay, but okay, this is the last session, last slide of my materials. If you still feel insecure, this kind of insecurity, you might read this insecurity, but remember that first of all, this is I don't know, it's not really wise, but like I often embody it towards myself that remember, guys, you are the main character of your own story. It's like everyone else is just an NPC. You know, NPC? Basically, you can do whatever you want with as long as you will fully taking the responsibility you have to wiseful and ethically but still stay humble, be mindful, and be careful in all that you do. And guys, it's totally fine if you start to compare yourself to others. Maybe it helps you to grow. But if it becomes harmful, just stop. Because often your truly greatest competitors is not other people, but is who you were in the past. And it's okay to take a rest. Maybe um please do not implement the toxic productivity because it's okay to take a rest, take a break because your well-being is truly matters. And for the productive from me, don't ever hesitate to ask your parents or your mentor or supervisor to keep you guys in their parents. I often ask like my lecturer, my parents with in Bahasa I told my mother's like, Bu, I wanna do I'm in the middle of competition. I'm in the middle of applying something. Tolong doakan. It's really helped me because I don't know, it's and maybe it will help you guys. Okay. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Okay. Thank you guys for listening towards my talk. I'm open for any kind of question. Feel free. We're gonna doing a discussion in here.
Okay, so thank you so much for Kak Monica to present to knowing the SDGs deeper from her explanation. So thank you, Kak Monica. Okay, Britzoners, this is the Q&A session. So if you have the question for Kak Monica, you can you raise hands your up or type in the chat. Okay, anyone would want to ask question? So maybe from me, I have a question for Kak Monica. So you have explained about the SDGs clearly. So I want to know uh, when did you start want to know or knowing the SDGs more? Is it from since you were in high school or in your college, or when did you start it? Monica?
Okay, thank you so much, Kajuk, for the question. I start to found my passion towards SDGs when I was in my undergraduate, as an undergraduate student, especially in my, I don't know, in the mid of my undergraduate, which are in the 5th semester, I believe, because I do realize, okay, so I found myself like I'm very passionate to participate into student competitions, into global, and I love to create an impact. I do love to doing a community development. Then I realized like, oh, all of the things that I try to, I did in the past is really related to sustainable development goals. And when I realized, like, I found SDGs very interesting for me. Like, I love to, related all of the SDGs. I love to, um learn dive deep doing research in that, and I love to reformulating a research. And from learning SDGs, it's really, improve my English. Because of there's a lot of like international document that I need to, review, I need to formulating. I do cross collaboration a lot. I also participate. I doing a research collaboration in SDGs with other people, with my lovely teammates. I still, with my lovely best friend. She's from abroad. She's from Dubai. Because of SDGs, because of I learned SDGs, and from learning SDGs, I also, get tons of opportunities to go abroad. I went to Hungary, I went to Korea because of SDGs. So I really recommend you guys, if you want to, maybe start your global career, you can learn SDGs, because all of like the nation now, especially since like SDGs aspire to, the vision of SDGs, it will be and in 2013, right? Which is like we only have like 3 years until we gain the vision, So everyone, all of the nation is now talking about SDGs. And because of we came from Indonesia, they're still categorized as developing country. Our acknowledgement about, povertyness is really, it's really needed in the others developed country, especially when you're maybe enrolled in UN forum or sustainability forum. So I really recommend you guys in here to start, um maybe if you want to, starting your global exposure while also improving your English, you can enjoy SDGs. I really recommend you to get into knowing more better about SDGs. And I got many kind of opportunities, like fully funded, guys. So when I went abroad, there will be like another institution they're willing to pay me, because like I have the, acknowledgement, I have the knowledge about the perspective from developing country Indonesia. For example, they're really curious about the free meals nutrition program, for example. So we can, talking about that in an international forum. It's really excited, guys. Thank you, Mas Ajuk, for the great question.
Thank you. So it's nice to know you, that you know yourself from SDGs, and you can get a lot of things from SDGs. I read a lot of questions. So we have two questions actually. So maybe I want to give you these questions. Just make sure you can answer it. Yeah, I want to make this just one question. So from Kak Silmi, there is any suggestions in how to find mentors? Is there any specific organization or community is having a mentor? Usually like paying a private tutor. Okay, so that's from Kak Silmi. And the last one Kak Pramudia Kurnia. I know SDGs from a pageant called Miss International. Do you think for high school student or busy worker, it can upgrade their knowledge, well-being, and skills? Okay, so actually, this is not this two questions, a lot of questions. Maybe you can answer in a short answer, Kak Monica, please.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. Hello, Kak Hilmi and also Kak Pramudita Kurnia. Regarding any suggestion is in how to find a mentor. Okay, when we're finding a mentor, I suggest you to start by looking with spaces you're already part of. For example, if you're still part of a campus, a workplace, or communities you're engaged in, mentorship for me it doesn't always come from formal programs. Often it's you can find like a people who's close to you, or maybe it's grow organically from people whose work you admire. For me, my mentor is actually in here. Hello, Kak Lintang in here from Britzon's English community. She's my mentor. She's my everything. I really adore her so much. And I know her from an informal sector. Hello, Kalintang. Okay, I know from the informal, based on our informal. I met her in the middle of nowhere in my campus, where she's serving in as an license officer, I believe, and also like she's so actively public speaker. So I really adore her so much, and I literally told her like I literally asked her, "Do you want to be my mentor?" And until now, she's my best friend right now. And for me, a common misconception is that mentorship must be paid like a private tutor. I never. Maybe if you want to, um, boost your skills, you can pay it for that if you have the money. But for me, I'm more prefer to grow it organically from my surroundings, whether in my campus, workplace, or communities that I engage in, because basically mentorship is typically like relationship based, right? And it often came from informal or voluntary. So r- yeah, if I can suggest you, maybe you can participate into communities. For example, being part of Brazilian English communities, or maybe you can enroll yourself in a voluntary program. Um, okay, Kashilmi, do you get my point, or you have a further question? Okay, thank you. My pleasure, Kashilmi. Okay, now from Ka Pramudita Kurnia. It's really nice if you know SDG from a pageant called Miss International. For in regarding SDGs, yes. Even if you first encountered them through something like pageant, what matters is how you engage with them afterward. For a high school students or busy workers that you already mentioned, SDGs for in my point of view, SDGs can help structure thinking about the real world issues. And also, when you're like dive into SDGs, you can start to build awareness, because it's all of like SDGs materials are truly based on proven. It's not official. It's based on a real world issues, and it's also develop transferable skills like offers you to have a critical thinking, problem solving, and even like social responsibility, because it builds you the awareness. So that's it. Passive exposure maybe for me is not enough, because to actually upgrade knowledge and skills, you can also engage into activities. You can know uh, upgrade your knowledge and skills through participate into project, volunteering, research, or anything. So SDGs, it's not only like knowledgeable, but like something that you're apply. That's all for me, Kak Pramudita. If you have further question, let me know.
Thank you, Kamonika, but we have a limited time,
Okay.
so I'm so sorry to Kak Pramudita or Kak Tati Suryani. So sorry if you have any question, maybe you can communicate with Kak Monica. You can connect in LinkedIn, such as what Kak Monica explained before. Okay, so we have two sessions. Maybe you can give the closing statement after this, and then we can take a picture together. So maybe you can give your closing statement, Kak Monica.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so sorry, Katatik. I haven't answered your question. Basically, I'm just gonna answer shortly. I use social media platform a lot from from the the list of Instagram account that I follow, and also like from LinkedIn community group and etc. But okay, so you guys have any further question, you may connect me into my LinkedIn, Monica Maharani. I'm gonna write down my username. LinkedIn username below, Monica Maharani. Or so you have any kind of others question, you can really to ask me into my Instagram. Can I floor my Instagram here, Kak Ajuk?
Of course. You can mention
Okay.
and type in the chat.
Okay, I'm typing my Instagram.com/Maharma. You can follow me and connect with me in that platform. I'm super excited. I'm truly thankful for all of the Britzoners, and also for Kajuk for accompanying me in here. It's really nice to talk with you guys, and I hope that you can improve your skills. It's really great opportunities to participate into these large communities to improve your English. And yeah, it's really love. I hope that your skills is improved, and keep learning, guys. That's all for me. Thank you, Kaja.
Okay, keep learning, everyone. Give applause, virtual applause to Kak Monica. Yay! Thank you for discussion about the SDGs. Because Kak Monica can join FGD and our next session, maybe everyone, could you open your camera so we can take a picture together? Come on, guys, open your camera. Open your camera. Kauki, could you help me to? Okay, I will count, and Kauki, as operator, can help me to take a picture. Okay, so I think there are 3 pages. I will count. So I don't know which page you are, guys. Just prepare. So the first page. 1, 2, 3. The second page. 1, 2, 3. And then the third page. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much, Kak Monica, for talking about the SDGs. Thank you so much, Britzoners. After this, you will be divided into some rooms and have a great group discussion. Have a group discussion, guys. Thank you, Kak Monica, and have a great time, everyone, in your room.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye, Kak Monica. Thank you. Okay, just wait until you are divided in some rooms. Okay. Okay, okay. So in the main room, we have Kak Nisa as facilitator. So Kak Nisa, time is yours.
Okay. Hello guys. So for the main room, there are Kak Ros, Kak Faisal, and Kak Nur Adianto ya. So hello everyone. Good evening. I hope you're all doing great today. My name is Nisa, and I'll be your facilitator for today's FGD session. And I'm really excited for the discussion with you guys. But before we start this dedication, maybe let's get to know each other first. Maybe you can share your name and maybe a little bit about yourselves, such as your background or what you are currently doing. Maybe start from Kak Faisal. Halo Kak Faisal. Are you there, Kak Faisal? Maybe we move to Kak Ros first ya. Halo Kak Ros.
Yeah, hello, can you hear my voice?
Halo Kak.
Hello,
Can you
can you
hear
hear?
me, Kak Ros?
Yes, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, your voice is clear, Kak.
Okay, so thank you, Kak Nisa. My name is Rosa. Currently, I'm living in Kemayoran in Central Jakarta, but I came from Mojokerto, a small city next to Surabaya. And yeah, I think that's it.
Wow, nice to meet you, Kak Rosa.
Thank you.
Is there your first time joining Britzone, Kak?
Oh, I have joined Britain since 2020.
Wow, you're a loyal member.
Yes.
Could you turn on your camera, Kak?
Uh, Actually, I just finished my jogging, so
Oh, I see.
I think I look so bad.
Oh, it's
I'm
okay, Kak. It's okay. Okay, how about Nur Aldianto? Are you there, Kak Nur Aldianto?
Sure, I'm here. Thank you.
Can you introduce yourself, Kak?
Absolutely. For the first time, my complete name is Muhammad Nur Aldianto, and I'm origin from East Java, Surabaya, the city of heroes. But now I'm living in East Jakarta. Exactly. Thank you. And all of you can address me Aldi.
Oh, halo Kak Aldi. Nice to meet you, Kak.
Nice to meet you too.
Is it your first time joining Britzone, Kak?
Yeah, actually, several time I was joining with Britzone community.
Oh, I see. You are also a loyal member like Kak Rosa ya.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for always being a loyal member and joining our class, Kak. Could you turn on your camera, Kak Aldi? But if you can, it's also okay, Kak. Okay, guys. So,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. So, maybe we can start the discussion yeah after we get to know each other. Maybe for the today's class, it's about talking about reframing SDGs from a global agenda into personal strategies. Yeah. So when we hear about the SDGs, we think as something big. Yeah. This is global agenda. But now, in this discussion, we'll try to shift that perspective and see how these global goals can actually be connected to our daily life and small actions. So maybe we can start with the context of environmental development. So instead of thinking what can the world do, so we can start with what can I do in my own daily life, especially in environmental development. So I want to ask first, maybe to Kak Rosa ya. So Kak Rosa, can you share about your opinion ya about which environmental issue feels most critical to you right now, Kak?
Oh my God, this is such a hard questions. Um, for me especially, we are living in Indonesia. I think we know about our deforestations, which we know that the forest, especially in Kalimantan or Sumatra, each years it's keep decreasing. Yeah, mostly because of our own people or the rich people or even the governments who cut the trees and then yeah making the forest keep decreasing each year. So of course because of it leads to the weather change. I yeah, I'm sure that maybe all of you here currently didn't have any idea about the weather. Is it like rainy or dry? We can't even determine about the weathers because currently it doesn't have patterns. Yeah, I actually really worry about it, especially in Indonesia.
Wow, it's a good ideas, I think, Kak. So you think that you're concerned about deforestation and climate change, especially
Yeah.
for the
Because
issue.
it's really like it's currently yeah, I think we are going to face like the Godzilla El Nino, which is worse than the last years, and I really hate the heat. So I just hope that the heat um like will not be that bad, like what I talk.
Okay, thank you for sharing your perspective, Kak Rosa. And how about you, Kak Aldi?
I'm sorry. Hello.
Ya, halo Kak.
Yeah, talking about that, I'm agree with Carlos because many people always awareness about environment, especially eco-friendly, like that. Yeah, and in addition, in my perspective, talking about in the world, even in the world, but in Indonesia, and how to cure or how to cope natural disaster in our country or in the world. The essential point is awareness awareness us. I'm sorry. Yeah, something like, for instance, something like we have to waste a lot of trash in the basketball, something like that, in order to it it's gonna be when we always waste many trash in, for instance, in, I'm sorry, in the sea, something like in the sea. I'm sorry, I'm nervous, Kak.
It's okay,
In,
Kak Aldi.
it's gonna be make the biggest natural disaster. For example, flood. All right. Yeah. Thank. I think that's all for me.
All right, thank you for sharing your opinion ya Kak. So I also agree with you Kak, especially for like waste management ya. I
Yeah,
think
waste
waste
management.
management is one of the most critical environmental issue, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, because especially in my area, yeah, I still see a lot of people not separating their trash properly, and something like garbage is not handled well also.
Yeah.
So this problem is like making a pollution and bad smells, and maybe like even health risk can affect about the waste management, I think.
Yeah. Actually, that is the the foremost problem
Hmm.
in Indonesia, even in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's our global
Our
problem, I
global
think.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah, our global issue.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Aldi. And also we have Kak Bagas and Kak Giovanni in here ya. Halo, Kak Bagas. Are you there, Kak Bagas?
Yeah, Kak, I'm here.
Okay, Kak. So right now we have
I'm here, Kak.
talking. Okay. So right now we are have talking about the discussion about uh, reframing SDGs from global agenda to personal strategies, especially in environmental development. And I also want to ask you, Kak, about the environmental issue, right? What the environmental issue feels most critical to you right now, Kak Bagas? Can you sharing your opinion from Kak Aldi? They think about waste management, and also the previous is Kak Rose is also sharing about she's concerned about deforestation and also the climate change. And how about you, Kak? In your opinion, which environmental issue feels most critical to you right now?
Well, talking about environmental, I think this is not really my area, ya, Kak, but I try to reach out the topic. Since I live in Jakarta, because there is a rumor that Jakarta will be sunk in the future, like we're gonna be drowned under the water. It's due to the I don't know, water consumptions, too much water consumptions from the ground. Yeah, and I think in Jakarta specifically, we need to change our way in water consumptions for our daily activities. Because in Jakarta, there is also a rule for the industries or like any other establishments to not use water from the ground. Like we need to use PDAM because it will save our environment and prevent Jakarta to be sunk in the future, I guess.
Wow, okay, Kak Bagas. Thank you for sharing also your perspective ya, Kak. I think it's a good opinion, I think, from you also. And because all of you can already talk ya about your opinion, especially which environmental issue do you feel most critical right now. Maybe we can move to the next question ya. So the next question is about, wait a minute. Yeah, you already mentioned about your concerns, and maybe you can sharing about your opinion about why should people care about this issue now, not later, guys. Maybe start with Kak Bagas again.
Mm, well, since everyone, I think everyone will gonna move to Jakarta because this is the central of everything, yeah, specifically for living or just for getting a job, and everyone gonna be here. And if no one concerns about Jakarta will be sunk, we will in the future, yeah, it will happen. It will happen. It will happen. And if the industries, establishments will not follow the rule from our government to not use water from our ground again, from our ground, so it will contribute to our concerns about Jakarta in the future. So it is not about, it's not only about the establishments, the industries, but also it's about ourselves as individual to also concerns to aware about this issue. So we hope that Jakarta will be forever apa ya here gitu ya, here. And maybe we will not move to IKN in the future.
Okay, thank you Kak Bagas for sharing your perspective. Yeah, so you think people should care, especially about this environmental issue right now, because the longer we wait, I think the harder it will be to fix them, ya Kak.
Yeah, and if you like walk or just go to the Jakarta sites, like in the, I don't know, like North Jakarta, yeah, there is some places that see the ground is just falling down. I mean, like the water is above the ground, so it's just easier to have a, what is it called, yeah, flood. I mean, like rope. I don't know, like in Indonesia we call it rope, like banjir from the sea gitu ya, not flood from jalanan gitu. It's just a sign for us to more concerned about it, because in the sides of our Jakarta will be sunk first.
Yeah, I agree, Kak. So we must do taking action earlier, yeah, so we can reduce the risk, yeah, of the bigger consequences in the future. Okay, so thank you, Kak Bagas, for sharing your thoughtful perspective. Maybe we move to Kak Aldi. Halo, Kak Aldi.
Halo Kak.
Okay, so yeah, Kak Aldi, I want to ask the second question to you. So you mentioned before about your concern is especially in environmental is about waste management, yeah. So in your opinion, why should people care about this issue now, Kak, not later?
Yeah, actually, so many people always. It's not about always, but it's must to aware with environment, because we can imagine mostly people always always waste many garbage everywhere, every single where. It's gonna be flood, it's gonna be natural disaster, right? So that's why the government they have to give the big solution for our community. So our community. Why? Because when the community have aware about that, it's gonna be essential. It's like the environment will be green again, will be fresh, and it sounds good lah. Yeah. Actually, the government must collaborate with so with some for example with community, with other institution, or with department to create good environment and maintain environment in order to it will be it will be not it will be not happen natural disaster. Yeah. Previously, I'm sorry, Kak. I'm so nervous because I'm so seldom to speak English, and I got difficult to find some people here that they have speak English good or no English good, that they can speak English although fluent or fluently, but I have found this community. I'm so happy because I can share and I can e- express what I have and what I want to say here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have I have shared a little story of myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Aldi, for sharing your insights ya.
Yeah.
I agree, Kak, with you ya, especially for waste management ya.
Yeah.
This is responsibility for us ya, not as just government, but also as an individual, also
Yeah.
as like communities is also responsible for solve this issue ya. And maybe like if we ignore them right now, the problem is like make bigger in the future. So maybe like starting now, even with small action, is so much important. Okay, thank you
Yeah.
for sharing your thought, Kak Aldi.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kak. A little addition. As
Okay,
we
Kak.
know, responsibility in our country is the foremost problem.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Kak Aldi. And also in this room we have Kak Dwi Anur ya, who join our room. So Kak Dwi Anur, are you here with us, Kak?
Yes, Kak. I'm sorry, I coming late.
Okay, it's okay, Kak. Could you introduce yourself a little bit, Kak Dwi?
I'm Dwi. I'm from Banten. What else?
Okay.
I'm a worker, an employee. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think that's all.
Is it your first time joining Britzone, Kak?
No, it's not my first time.
Okay, thank you for joining our session, Kak. So in this session, we talk about reframing SDGs from global agenda to personal strategy, especially about environmental. Yeah. So I want
Mm,
to ask you, Kak, maybe you have any concern about the environmental issue. Which environmental issue, Kak? Can you share to us, Kak?
Okay, is it in Indonesia? Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Indonesia or in your
Yeah.
area, it's okay.
Okay. For the first, as we know that Indonesia's problem issue right now is problem environmental issue right now is deforestation. I think it's the biggest. Yeah, we can see from the effect of deforestation in Sumatra. I think wow, it's a really big problem. And also, I think air pollution also is quite challenging too, especially in Jakarta. Yeah, because there are a lot of vehicles and also, yeah, mostly from vehicles. And then I think it's time for us like to use like renewable energy. Yeah, to decrease all of to decrease the air pollution itself. For deforestation, I think the government like should know like which one must be like most of trees, and then which ones for another trees, like not to have one trees but as a forest. I think they have to decide it well until we don't do deforestation again. Yeah, I think it's really complicated. I think that's all for me.
Okay, Kak Dwi, thank you for sharing your thoughts ya, Kak. So this is I think the critical issue also ya, deforestation, air pollution, and I like you also giving like solution ya to reduce the issue, like maybe the government can making policy like vehicles to use renewable energy, and also how to dare to keep the forest, yeah, so they're not affect to climate change. Okay, thank you for sharing, Kak Dwi. And yeah, guys, so we have a limited time. Yeah, so maybe like in 40 seconds left, the other participants can back to the other main room. So maybe for the FGD session, I think it's enough, yeah, from this session, yeah, from me. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing your opinion, for sharing your thought, and for sharing, I think like idea, yeah, for uh, reduce and uh, how to make the issue can be better in the future, like especially for your action, yeah. Okay, maybe that's all from me, and hopefully that from this session we can see that even a small action, yeah, in our daily life, yeah, especially for the environmental issue is can create a meaningful impact, yeah, like we just not always about doing something big, but about maybe like aware about the issue, and making consistent, yeah, to what action can we take about to this issue. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you, everyone. And maybe back to you, Kak Ajuk.
Thank you, Kak Nisa, for being facilitator in the main room. So before we end our session, we want to know more what is the discussion and how was going for. Maybe I want to hear the representative from Kak Silmi. Kak Silmi, could you choose your representative?
Okay, thank you, Kak Ajik. Thank you for choosing my room. So, well, maybe I'm gonna choose Kak AD here. Like in my room, there are two people, Kak AD, Kak Renaldi, and Kak Giovanni. We didn't have that much time. Why don't you guys give us more time? But yeah, here, let's go, Kak AD. Could you please be someone who summarize what we discussed? Go ahead, Kak AD.
Yeah, thank you, Kak Shelmi and Kak Ajuk. Yeah, actually, the time limited us to continue our nice and very fascinating discussion. Uh, but I want to summarize. We talk about SDGs according to our concern. I and Kak Rinaldi concerned about poverty. We have familiar things about this issue, about the cause and how to solve it, but we have also different perspective about this issue. So the discuss actually was very interesting because of this different perspective. But unfortunately, the time is very limit, and uh, our friends, another friends, has a concern about, if I'm not wrong, waste management, I think. So yeah, that's very not only interesting but very relate to our lives. So that's why, yeah, actually we need more time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Edi. Yeah, because we have the limited time, it's 2024, so just enjoy and make sure that you can manage your time and make sure that you can join in the next session. In Saturday there is class, Saturday online class, and then Discord class on Sunday. So we have a lot of time but limited time for tonight. So yeah, enjoy the next session and classes with Britzone, yeah, Kak Edi. Okay, thank you, Kak Selmi. Next, I want to hear, this is the last representative from Kak Ghost room. You can choose one representative from your room.
Oh yeah, in my room I got Pramudita, Philip, and Azal. Okay, all still here. And okay, we're good. So I'm going to choose Pramudita to share what we have discussed in our presentations. So Kak Pramudita, Kurnia, the stage
Yes.
is yours.
Okay, from me, related to the SDGs, from social development, I think in Indonesia, poverty problem it's the main problem of us. So so we have a large island, a big population. It's difficult to us to overcome poverty because each place have their own problems. And don't forget, we have a huge rate of corruption. So from the central government aid, it's never reached the small village or small places in our country because of the corruption and unhonest government. So like that. And then from poverty also, uh, there are a huge gap between the rich and the poor. So maybe the poverty can make a huge criminal rate. For example, online gamblers or like yeah, like other criminals because of poverty. Yeah, that's it from me.
Okay, thank you, Kak Pramudita Kurnia, for sharing about the poverty, and then the what you said before about in your room with Kak Gos. So I hope you can enjoy about your discussion and you can get something from that discussion. Thank you, Kak Pramudita Kurnia.
You're welcome.
Okay, so the next is feedback link. So, Kak Uki, could you share the feedback link in the screen? Okay, so this is, wait, still loading because we have limited time for tonight, 9:30. So yeah, because your feedback matters. Make sure you fill this feedback link, guys. You can scan QR or you can type bit.ly/busy 2026 class attendance and feedback. So we can improve our classes in the next. So your feedback matters, guys. Is Imani Britzone available for sale? Okay, so we have a question about Imani. We will contact you about that, yeah, Kak Edi. I have to ask the business division first. Make sure and confirm about the Imani. Wait for merge team info, Kak. Yeah. Wait for the merge team information. Yeah. Britzoners, especially Kak Edi, who asked. Okay, so that's all for tonight session. We are very happy to have you guys here to join talking about SDGs. So thank you so much for joining Thursday online class tonight. Don't forget to join our weekend classes online. We have Saturday and Discord. So enjoy every weekend with Britzone. Thank you so much. I'm sorry if we have mistakes. Bye bye. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Kak. Terima kasih. Everyone, thank you so much.